You are attending computer coding class.
Welcome. Today our topic is how to create Facebook bot that will send messages to Facebook automatically. I divided tutorial in 4 parts. In first part we will learn how to generate Facebook access token from Graph API. In second, we will send a single message to Facebook automatically. And in third part, we will send a message with a URL, a link. And in fourth, last part, we will send so many messages with links using a Excel sheet. Let's start. First of all, we will open Facebook account. You must know your username and password. You also must have an active Facebook page where we will send messages from Python. This is my Facebook account. I have 2 pages. I'm using first page, that's name is Talk with Mr. Mehta. I will open my Facebook page. Here I will get my Facebook page ID. To do this, first click on More and then select About. In About, at the end you will get page ID. Just copy this page ID. We will save this page ID in Notepad. Now we will open Facebook developers site. Its address is developers.facebook.com. When you log in your Facebook account, then automatically you will log in this developer site. In this site, by using Graph API, we will generate Facebook page access token. This is Facebook developer site where we can develop different apps. That apps work as an integrator between Facebook and your application. On toolbar, first of all, we will click on My Apps. Next, we will click on Create App. Here we will create an app for our page. First of all, here we will select business, because here we are working with pages and groups. So select business and click next button. Now write your app name. Here I am using Talk with Mr. Mehta name, that is same for the page. Now we will create on Create App button. At last, write your Facebook password and submit button. This will create your app. Now we will click on Tools button, that is in toolbar, and open Graph API Explorer. Now we will generate Facebook access token. First of all, select your Facebook app. Next, click on drop down menu of user or page. Here select Get Page Access Token. It will open a new window. Here click on Continue your username. Now select your page of Facebook which you want to connect. Click on Next button and click on Done button. There is no need to give any review here. and click OK button. Now we will give some permission to your app. By default, permissions are page read engagement and page show list. Now we will select page manage. This is the third permission. Page manage post. This is third permission which we will select. Now we will again click on our button generate Axis token. Then continue. Again select your page and click on next button, done, and then OK button. Now you have give permission to your application, your app. Now select your app name in user token or page and then copy your Axis token and save in Notepad. This Axis tokens validity is only 1 hour. After 1 hour, this application token will be expired. Now we will expand its validity. To expand its validity, we will open Axis token debugger page. Now copy your Axis token here and click on debug. It will show all the details of your application, your app you created here. Here you can see its validity, that is 1 hour. Now click on expand Axis token. This will increase your validity. Now your token will expire on 13th April 2022. It means this validity is for 1 month. Now you can copy this new Axis code. Now I am again debugging it and you can see here our new token will expire after 2 months. It means we have expanded our validity for 2 months. This is your permanent Axis token for 2 months. You can save this Axis token in a Notepad for future use also. This is the first part of our tutorial where we developed our Axis token. In second part, now we will create a program to send a single message to Facebook. First of all, we will import request package. Next, we will create a variable page ID that will store our page ID. Now we will create Facebook post URL. Here we will write https://graph.facebook.com/page ID. Here I will use double curly brace to enter our page ID and then /feed. This is our post URL. Here format is used for formatting strings. In this way we will enter our page ID in post URL. Now we will input our Axis token. Enter Facebook Axis token. Next, we will input our message. All these are variables. Now, by using all these variables, I will create payload. Payload is a combination of different variables. We will create payload by using our access token and message. In this way, we will create our payload. Now we will post our request by using command request dot post parenthesis, then we will write payload. First argument is post URL and second is payload, data equal to payload. Here R is used for acknowledgement ID. Here we will print R dot text that will show acknowledgement ID whether your message sent successfully or not. At last we will print message success. In this way we create a simple program to send a single message to Facebook. Now we will run our program. First of all, we will enter our access token. Here I am using temporary access token which will expire after 1 hour. You can also use permanent access token. Next I will enter our message, good afternoon everybody, and then within 1 or 2 seconds we sent our message successfully. You can see this message in our Facebook page. This is the message. Now in third part we will add a link with our message. Link means web address, that may be a web address of a YouTube video or any website. So first of all we will enter link. Next we will add this link with our payload message. In payload, after message we will write link and then enclose this link with single quotes. Then we will write colon and last we will write link, then comma. In this way we add link with our message. Now we will run our program. In this program I will enter a YouTube video title and it's a video link. First of all we will enter our Facebook ID, that is Facebook access token, and now this video I am using an Excel file. Here I will enter first a title and then URL of our YouTube video title. Now we have sent our message successfully with URL. Now we will check our page. On top you can see our message with the thumbnail of our YouTube video. Now in fourth part we will create Python bot that will send message automatically using an Excel file. We just store all our messages in Excel file. Here I will use two another packages. First one is time and second one is pandas. Here panda will be used to create a data frame using Excel file. This is the Excel file. Here I am sending 30 messages. You can send 100 messages at a time. Now we will import Excel file in a data frame. We will write command pd.read underscore Excel, then parentheses. In parentheses we will write the name of Excel file. Here Excel file is stored in a directory where our source code file is also saved, so there is no need to write the whole path of Excel file. Next, we will calculate the length of our Excel file by using len function so that we can access all the records of our data frame. This Excel file has two columns. First column name is DSC and second is URL. First column contains the title of YouTube videos and second the videos link. Now we will split two columns of Excel file into two different lists. Here I am using data frame dot toList function to create these two lists. First list name is DSC and second list name is URL. Both name are same as in your Excel file. Now there is no need of a message input and link input. We will create message and link by using these two lists. So we will delete message and link input statements. Next we will run for loop from 1 to n, means number of records that will send one by one all our messages to Facebook. First of all, we will assign values of our list to message, and next we will create our link. Here second list is used for our link, that is URL. These URLs are YouTube video links. Next, we will set indentation of our statements. All statements will be run under for loop. Now we will add some delay. It is very necessary because if we will send continuously messages to Facebook, then Facebook will consider as a spam and block your account. So we will put some delay between two messages so that Facebook will accept your continuous message sending. Here I am adding 5-second delay between two messages. So if you send 30 messages, then the total delay time will be 150 seconds. In last statement, I will add how many messages sent successfully. So here I will use I variable, that is the counter for our Facebook messages. Here I am writing I plus 1 because all the messages index started from 0. Now we will save and run our program. I am running program using Anaconda command prompt. Oh, there is a error because here I am writing underscore between 2 and list. I rectified the errors. Now we will again run our program. First of all, we will enter Facebook access code. This is Facebook access code. Now our bot start to send message to Facebook one by one. Next we will check our Facebook page for these messages. I am just refreshing our Facebook page, Talk with Mr. Mehta, and now you can see here one by one message are posted here just now. These are messages which our bot sent to Facebook page. All these are video links of YouTube. Now we have sent all 30 messages successfully. Thank you very much.